family. Hey guys. What's up? If anybody was here yesterday, remember when I had all those defined curls that were just laying long? Guess what happened? I fell asleep without twisting my hair back, and I woke up like this. Whew, natural hair. It's a journey. It's a journey. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Thank you, Connor. So what? You know what's up? I woke up like, oh my God. It was so pretty yesterday. It was sitting just the way I wanted. Anyway, I'm doing something to it again tonight. So we'll see. Vodka with 3 olives. That episode. What is going on? Hey, Nicholas. Hey, Mission Possible. Mission Possible TV. What's up? What's up, Drea? What's up, Esther Soprano 2? Get in the room. Big hair, don't care. Yes. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Siobhan. Thank you, Siobhan. What's up, Maria? Hey, from the UK. What's up? Thank you for joining me. We got America. We got Canada. We got the UK. What's up, Desiree? Thank you, DeConti. Why did I put an accent on it? Forgive me. What's up, Tamika? Hey, Daylay. Hey, AJ. Melanin popping. Oh, I love y'all. Oh, Siobhan. Listen, there was so much. Hey, guys, remember when you come in, remember to give your girl some likes, please. I'm sorry, Shanna. Oh, Shanna, I'm sorry. Hey, Nye. Hey, Brittany. Brittany, is T in Tennessee? Is that what it is? Hey, Tuja. What's up, Rayel? Oh, guys, already in the comment section, I see there's a difference of opinions. Oh, girl, this is going to be good. Ask me why I'm late today. So I'm sitting here set up and everything. I forgot, I was watching Wendy Williams, and I forgot that Candace was going to be on her show. Baby, I just got finished watching Wendy Williams' interview with Candace. Ciao. I don't think Monique coming back. I don't think Monique is coming back. Oh my gosh. Hey, Monique Adams. You know what? Are you Monique from the Real Housewives of Potomac? Oh. Hey, Lady Virgo. I want to wait like a couple more minutes just so like more people can get in here because YouTube, the notifications. I'm sorry. What's up, Miss Latasha? Hey. Thumbs up, guys. You know what? I'm gonna do something for y'all. I was out at Marshalls and Home Goods today looking for like fall decor because this is about the time when I start putting up all my stuff. I normally do it the first week of September, but because we haven't had a normal year, I forgot what month I was in. I mean, all the days are just running together. All the days. It's so crazy when your schedule is just uprooted and it's never the same again. You forget days, you forget dates. I mean, we're halfway through September and I was just like, oh, wait. It's not August anymore. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Misty Winter. Yes, you did. I'm so glad you made it. Sarah starting off strong. What's up, Sarah? Sarah just gave us a what? Y'all know what it is. A super chat. Thank you, Sarah. Hey. Sarah says she's my #1 fan. Thank you so much, Sarah. I know, more than halfway vodka with 3 olives. I had no idea. And then what made me think about what day or like season we were in, I was at Costco. And you know, Costco is like already into Christmas. You know what I mean? Costco was done with fall. Costco was way into Christmas. And I was like, it's a bit early to have out the Christmas decor for us to start purchasing. I was like, normally they put that stuff out in like September. And then and my mom was like, well, we're in it. We're in September, Nikki. And I was like, what? And also, I live in LA, so it's always like warm. It's always summer. So, but yeah, I'm way behind. So I was shopping today, looking at like my fall stuff, and I got some good stuff coming for you guys. This is my time. Yes, thumbs up. Thank you for whoever said that. Listen, Monique Adams is going in. You know what? I feel like this is the real Monique. Are you the real Monique? Because if you are, girl, log off, log off, log off. I love you on the show, but there are some things I do not agree with. Hey, Ryan. Hey, SG. What's up, Jimmy G? Jimmy G, have you been on every live since I started this? I feel like Jimmy G and So What and Ordered Steps have been here the whole time. Thank you for your support. What's up with The Truth? Yes, The Truth, but Portia showed remorse. We gonna see. Oh, hey, Monique from Jamaica. We got Jamaica in the house. Oh. Hey, Aaliyah. Oh, hey, Rayel. No, it's okay. I shout you guys out all the time. Thank you so much for joining me again. Make sure you guys thumbs up. Wait, vodka with 3 olives. Yes, she did. Oh, yes, she did. The way Andy made that woman grovel to Kent, do you watch what happened? You know what? I'm not even gonna say that because a lot of people don't watch what happens live, and the only reason, like, the ratings for that show are so low. It's the lowest rated show on Bravo Network, but the only reason why it keeps on getting renewed is because it's Andy. And I don't know how much time I have to talk about it in this live, but I think I might do a separate live or a separate video about what's going on with Nene and Andy and the whole Bravo network. And she's bringing up a lot of points, a lot of good points, but I think she's poorly using the death of Breonna Taylor and the murder of Breonna Taylor and the Black Lives Matter movement. She's using it for personal gain, so I can't get behind her with that. But Nene is making a lot of sense. That's all I will say about that. She's making a lot of sense. What's up, The Truth? Hey, Sherry V. What's up, Sherry V? I missed you. Thank you guys for joining me.
I'm always here if you need me.
Oh my gosh. Sari, I'm not talking to you. Why does she do this? Can you mute Siri at some point? Because like out of nowhere, she'll just start like recording my conversation. Oh God, do I have a stalker? Because that's something a stalker would. That's something Colton. Colton from The Bachelor would do. Like if you guys have been here for my lives before, wait a minute. Did I get this one? Yeah, I got that for Sarah. If you guys have been here for like all of my lives, Sari will just start like responding to me. And then I look down and she like wrote half of what I said. And I'm like, are you spying? Like, what's going on? I know you're supposed to be helpful, but this is creepy. Yes, Sari. Yes, she is. Always watching and listening to Soprano too. Like always commenting on my lives. I'm like, if you want to be a part, you need to get your own YouTube and log on. Shoot. And give me some thumbs up. Shayna or Shanna, exactly. Shayna said, but when I'm looking for my phone and yelling, hey, Siri, where are you? Exactly. And when I'm asking her information, like, I'm like, hey, what's this? Oh, I can't help you with that, but you can listen in on my lives. Mind the business that pays you. Monique is hot. Monique is hot. Hey, Brandy, thank you. Thank you for joining us here today. Thank you so much. All right, guys, remember to keep the lights up. It's about 10 minutes in, so let's get started. You know what? I'll I'll talk about that later. So I'll talk about Monique. Candace's interview with Wendy Williams after this, because it'll tie into a lot of things that not after this, after we talk about fight night, because that's the most important thing. I'll get to other things that happened in the episode, but were we really paying attention after that? Like after the fight, who was really paying attention? So I'm gonna just start it off, and I'm gonna give my opinion, and I'm gonna talk about it, right? If you disagree, let's chat in the comment section, and we'll go back and forth. My overall opinion, Monique was wrong, guys. Monique was wrong. Listen, we're not talking about real life here. Monique was at work, and she assaulted a coworker. She's wrong. She is wrong. And I think what's making it worse for her is that she's not being remorseful. You know what I mean? I forget who said it in the comment section, but I was talking about Kenya and Portia. And somebody said, well, Portia wasn't remorseful. Portia had a whole season where she had to go to anger management and apologize to everybody. Portia was on Watch What Happens Live apologizing to Kenya. I think Portia, no. Did she apologize? No, she didn't apologize to her at the reunion because she was escorted away. I think a major reason of why she was still able to come back is because Nene, who at that point was the top dog of the show, was very she came to her defense right away, and she started to defend her side while still on the reunion, and basically turned the opinion of a lot of women who probably thought that she went too far by putting her hands on Kenya. So that influence was already there. Nene was already doing the groundwork for her return, because in their contracts, you cannot put your hands on people. You just can't. Like, you're at work. Even if you work at Burger King. No, I think if you assault somebody at Burger King, you'll still come back, because they don't got a lot of employees. But you know what I mean? Like, if you're working in a call center, okay, let's bring up the call center again. If you're working in a call center and you punch one of your employees, or you beat them in the head and pull their wig, speak real quick. Speaking about that wig, what kind of glue does she use? Because Monique all her body weight was on this wig, and it did not lift. You better go ahead, Candace. If I was you, I would buy stock in that wig glue, and then I would start sharing it on my social medias, because that was a great advertisement. Anyway, if you punch somebody in the call center and almost rip their wig off their scalp, you're not coming back the next day. They are telling you to pack up your pencils and your little SpongeBob erasers, and you are leaving. You cannot come back, and security is escorting you out. Monique was wrong. Monique was wrong. There's no other way you can look at it and say that this woman was justified. Now, if y'all out at TGI Fridays and a little fight pop off because, your mouth was a little slick, okay, you may have a point. But if you're at work, you do not have a point in saying that Candace was wrong in this. Candace was not wrong. Monique was the one who put her hands on her. If there was anybody Monique should have hit, it should have been I think it was Karen who pushed her shoulder back. Because let's break down this fight. Hold on, before I move on, let me get to your comments, because these comments are going fast. So I know I got some disagreements in here. So let me get to these comments. Like, I get Monique being frustrated by the conversation that was getting heated, right? You still wrong for hitting that girl. Thank you, Rael. Rael said trash talking should be met with trash talking, not physical violence. Absolutely agree. And if you watch my Real Housewives of Atlanta review back in the day when Nene, because I got her on the brain because I just watched that interview, because Kenya and Portia, when they got into it, I personally, right, I agreed with Portia right off the bat, because if that was happening to me, I would have done the same thing, right? If I'm at TGI Fridays, if I'm at Chuck E. Cheese in the parking lot, because, fights just go down at Chuck E. Cheese. If I'm at work, I'm probably going to HR. I'm probably complaining about her. I'm probably taking her lunch out of the fridge and throw it in the trash. You know, I'm doing petty stuff. I'm taking the ink out of her printer. You know what I mean? I'm locking her computer with passwords after she leaves so that she can't log in. And then IT got to unlock the phone and half of her day is gone. And she might get written up because her work orders are not in on time. Not to say that I've ever done that. I'm just stating, you know, an example. But I'm not hitting somebody that I have an issue with at work, even if they are doing certain things to me, because I know I could lose my job. So I agree with Portia because I would have done the same thing. Not at my job. Maybe at a Ross, not at my place of employment. Yes, Island Vision Aries, I'm glad that you made it. Yes, Candace Candace started it. Monique escalated it. Candace was doing too much. It was, oh, yeah, I scares. It was a lot. It was, so you want a response from that. I will say, Candace was taking a lot before she got to this point. Monique was poking that girl, guys. Even if you like Monique, be honest. Monique came at her every time they were together as a group. There was never a moment where she did not come for her. Even the first episode, she came for the girl. Like, she was always having an issue with her. And I think the thing that threw me off as a viewer was just like, why do you have an issue with her and not everybody else? All of these ladies are really good friends with Charisse. Charisse came to Ashley's baby event. You didn't, you came at Charisse. You didn't say anything to Ashley. And your defense was, oh, they've had a friendship before me and this person became friends. You and Candace weren't close. So yes, she probably started to hang out a bit with Charisse. But if you two are not in a good space, if you guys are not the sisters you used to be, you can't be bothered by that all of a sudden if you guys are not in the same place that you were before. If you are now just back to being co-workers and not sisters, she could befriend whoever she wants. I honestly believe that Charisse was trying to come in any way that she could. She was trying to use certain people for a storyline so that she could get back on the show. So I felt like she was probably going to everybody and being like, oh, hey, what you got going on? Well, I would like to come. Oh, can I come here with you? Can I like, that's what they do when they're not on the show and they're trying to get on the show as a friend. I think she was hired as a friend of the show, but Monique did not want to film with that girl because of this rumor. I'm just like, I get it, right? I get being totally upset about something like that is not true, that could possibly harm your marriage. The thing about it, Monique, is that nobody said it. Nobody on this show said anything about this rumor but you. You saw Charisse and got scared that she might say it, so you said it before she can even get a scene in to drop the tea. She never, like, she had already been in the scene with Candace and never said it. She was at the party enjoying herself. She never said the rumor. Monique, unfortunately, honey, you brought the rumor to the show. Nobody but you said it. Nobody but you. Like, this is, you created the destruction that you're in. That's the truth of the season right here. Monique created this world of chaos. Like, she built the whole thing because she was fearful of what might come out on the show, but it never got a chance to take off. It never got a chance to be initiated. We don't know if it would have ever been said. You created this whole thing. And the thing about it is, she's watching it back and she's not remorseful. She's not saying, oh, Giselle played me. Like, she's none of this stuff. Like, she's not realizing any of that because she's so laser focused on Candace. Something is wrong. Something is not right. Make sure when you guys come in here, you give your girl some likes. Thank you so much. That's the thing, T Randy. I don't know what like, because listen, if it's a rumor, like, I get her being upset. She is so upset that she's assaulting people. Is this thing true? Because why are you this angry? I get being upset. I would be bothered by that as well. Is there truth to it? Because now you're going out of your way to beat people into submission so that nobody talks about it or alludes to it or even thinks about you and this trainer. She made this whole problem. She created this whole thing. Nobody on the show said anything about this rumor until Monique said it. And she was the one who kept on talking about it in scenes. Girl, this is you. But she watched the seasons thus far and has not, like, no revelations, nothing. I would have never, my Twitter would have been blank. My Instagram would have been blank. And the only thing after this fight, the only thing that I would have wrote was in capital letters, I got played, period. Take your L, ma. Take your L, be remorseful, do what you gotta do, grovel to the network, grovel to Andy, grovel to Candace. You gotta do what you gotta do. And you know you damn sure gotta grovel to Giselle. You know you gotta grovel to her because she was waiting for this. You gave her just what she wanted. You got played. You got played. You created this whole situation, then you played yourself out of a check. Girl, this is you. I'm sorry. Nobody here is at fault but Monique. Monique created this entire situation. Candace at this point still don't know. She still don't know all the tea because she never, like, she and Sharice even admitted that they never talked about it. So Candace don't really know what's up. Candace then got beat up about something that somebody thought that she knew. Come on. Monique is wrong. Siobhan, I don't agree. I watched it. Listen, if you have watched my Real Housewives of Potomac reviews from the beginning, you know Candace annoyed me. Annoyed. Like, even when she came in, even though I was annoyed by her, I said, this is a great way to start the season because I'm annoyed. So I'm thinking about you and I'm talking about this new girl. Normally the new girls disappear, but because she came in and she had such a reaction, whether it be good or positive, it was good for the show. You know, after watching it as a viewer, then thinking about it as a producer, it's just like, well, this is good. This is good TV because hater or lover, you're talking about her, right? So I'm not a team Candace, and you know I'm a fan. Please, I'm a fan of the OGs. I'll be very honest about that. Like, I love the OGs of this show because I feel like they built this network, right? But anybody else, no, not really. I don't really go up for these girls like that. But I will say, watching this season, even thinking about last season, I don't think that Candace ever started with Monique. And I can't really say that about last season because, to be honest with you, right now, I can't remember everything. But from what I've seen this season, she never started with that woman. I felt like she wanted peace with her. I felt like she wanted to be cool with her again. But but Monique was just never ready to move forward. She wanted to get her for some weird reason. I don't know why she focused all of her anger on Candace. It was weird. It was weird. But let's hold on for a second. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Island Vision Aries, what's up? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Island Vision Aries. Love you too. Thank you so much. So before I move on to the actual fight, let's see what you guys are saying. Monique is a bully. Maybe not all the time, but in this instance, Monique picked somebody that she knew. Like, come on. We all know that there are certain people that we can just take, that we can just intimidate, that we can beat up. Like, you all know what your abilities are and who you can do that to. Monique found somebody that she could do that to, and it was Candace. Yep. But you know what, Raelle? I'm about to read your whole comment. Raelle said Monique is a bully. She picked on Candace the whole season because she knows she can't beat her up. Absolutely. When she tried that aggression with Robin, you see how she backed up. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. That's what it is. Did I hold on? Is this we live in here today. We live in here today. Thank you, Nelly Tom. Nelly Tom just gave us another what? Super chat. Oh, whoever asked me about this, I got this from Target. It's $5. It's in the novelty section. So all of those like weird gag gifts or whatever, like it's right next to the cards. No. It's not next to the cards. It's next to, in every Target, it'll be next to party bags, like no gift bags, streamers and all that stuff, party favors. It's right next to that. It's in the Target novelty section, $5. Nelly Tom again. Thank you. Nelly Tom said, I think she only focused on Candace because she knew she wouldn't be able to get away with it with someone else. Absolutely agree, Nelly Tom. Absolutely. Wait a minute. Child, we are live today. Thank you, Nelly Tom. Love you very much. We got to go to Shonda M. Thank you, Shonda M, for the what? Super chat. Thank you, Shonda. Love you too. That's exactly what happened. She focused all of her anger on this one person who she knew that she could beat it out of her. What is it? What is it called? Because I was watching the Tamar show, and she got into it with the producers because they wanted her to go to like this destruction place, a break room. That's what it is. It's called a break room, where you go to this place and you just get all your aggression and anger out, and you just break stuff. That's why it's called a break room. Monique used Candace as her own personal break room. If Monique gets out of herself and sits down and really looks at it, I think she would be like, you know what, that girl ain't deserve that beat. And like, I wasn't mad at her. Can we be honest? We've all been there. You know what I mean? If you're a parent and you're frustrated about something and you yell at your child, you feel bad because you're just like, you know what? I was not even mad at you. I was frustrated about something going on at work and I snapped. We've all been there. Driving to work, having a probably had a fight with your significant other, driving to work, you're in a really bad place. Somebody, you know, makes a slight wrong turn or whatever, and it's not fatal, it's not dangerous, like nothing bad would happen. If you were in a different mood, you wouldn't care, right? But instead, you are pissed. You are holding on your horn, beeping at that person, giving them the middle finger, driving up to the light where they're at, getting over on the side, cussing them out because you want to let them know what they did was stupid. And when you finally get to work and calm down, you realize that person ain't deserve that. My husband probably did, but not that person in a car who looked like they were freaking lost. Like, I didn't need to do that. I think that's what happened in this moment. Hold up. We got a what? Super chat. Who do we get this from? Thank you, Deconti. What? I'm gonna just do the accent because I feel like this is the only way I can say it. Deconti. Yeah, I can only say it with an accent. Deconti Kofa. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it so much. Oh gosh. And Ordered Steps is in the building. What's up, Ordered Steps? Thank you so much for that super chat. That's what I feel like is going on with Monique. I think if she just like sit the pride aside, right? I think if she looks at it, Candace didn't deserve that. I think if she looks at it, I think if she goes back, gets out of herself, she will know that Candace didn't deserve all of that. Like, y'all was in a war of words. You could, girl, by any other time, whenever she has gotten into it with anybody else, she remembers who she is. It's just like, oh, I'm not paying her. Please, that girl, no, I'm not me. I'm not getting out of myself for her. But this moment in time, you decided to go to war on Candace's wig. Girl, something is going on. And you took it out on the wrong person. That's what it is. Giselle, so what? Giselle said what on the show? What did she say? I missed that. Thank you, Latasha. Guys, I'm trying to get to everybody. The comments are going so fast. Moderators, I told you guys I'll be checking in with you soon. Connor, I agree with that. Nobody should be physically assaulted at work. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to listen, we all know where to go to fight when you feel like the words are not enough. You're at work. That's what I'm saying. You pulling off your coworker's wig. How you think you're gonna keep your job? We're watching a TV show for entertainment, but those ladies are showing up to work. She beat up a coworker. She's not right. She's not right. Uh-uh. Is this real? Esther, 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 Esther E. Esther E. Oh my God. You know what? We got to give you a bunch of super chats. Shout out to Esther E. What's up? Thank you. Wait, come on, reload. Let's reload. Let's reload. You work, Esther. Thank you. Thank you so much, Esther, for the super chat. Yes, Me Not Me 2008. You made the live. Thank you, guys. Chocolate Capricorn said, all right, Esther, show up and show out. She sure did. Oh, Esther, I done lost my train of thought. Oh my God, Esther, thank you. Oh my gosh. What were we talking about? What were we talking about? Hey, T. Rindy. Oh, Swedish. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. So, okay. Thank you guys for the breakdown. Thank you so much. Thank you, B. But still, thank you, Esther. I will take 100 Swedish dollars. Thank you, Order Steps. Shamey. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes, thank you guys. Yes, we are, Shonda. We're grateful either way. No, you know what, Frankie? I do think that the network told her to, probably, they do that to everybody, take it up a notch. But you also have to understand that they sit down with these women and they amp them up every time before they're even about to meet each other. They rehash stuff that they haven't even heard. So, you know what, Chocolate Capricorn, we're about to break down that video. We're about to break down that video. So this is what happens with the producers. I think I talked about it before. Before these women are about to meet up, they have a producer who is assigned to them, who tells them where they're going to be, what time to show up, what colors to wear, because it's a TV show, so it has to look a certain way. And then you have another producer, their main producer, who works with them, who calls them and says, or probably pre-COVID, you know what I mean, would sit down with them and be like, hey, so and so is going to be there. In her confessional, I'm just making something up. In her confessional, she said that your husband is planning on leaving you. This person probably ain't never heard this information before. So now they're heated, right? And they're about to show up to this dinner ready to go to blows with this other person, right? Verbally, because they know in the contract you can't fight. So when they sit down and the person that the producer said this stuff about them, as soon as they see them, they start going after it, and they're just like, wait a minute, what happened? Like, why are you upset with me? They tell them the person who told another producer in their confessional what they just said, or about this person's marriage, can't look at the camera and turn to the producer and be like, oh my goodness, why did you say that when I was talking to you? I didn't want her to know that. If you told the producer, you absolutely wanted them to know that. Whether you agree with it or not, anything you say to a producer will make the show, if it's salacious enough. It is what it is, right? So probably Monique and Candace, right before they got there, their producers told them who was going to be there, what they said about each other in the confessionals. So they show up heated, ready to go, after it. And this is how you get these explosive things, because if you watch these shows back and forth and the person is like, yeah, because I was told, or a friend, or one of my really good friends that work with her knows it, they're talking about a producer, but they can't say on this TV show, the producer told me that you so-and-so said that. No, they can't say that. So they make up somebody. It's always this friend. There's always a friend on any of these shows that knows so much about these women. It's not a friend. it's a producer. So I think they absolutely told these two women all of the stuff that was said about them by the other person before they got to this event, right? But I guarantee you, none of those producers said, "Hey, when you get there, beat her up." They can't say that, but they want to get them upset, and they want to get them to a point where they will act a fool and give them a good TV show. So I don't think that a producer told Monique to beat up on Candace, but I guarantee you that everything that Candace said about Monique in them confessionals up to that point, she was told before she got out of that car. That's how you make a reality TV show. Yeah, if I was Candace, I'd be selling wig glue right now. Listen, turn your lemons into what? Lemonade. Absolutely. Connor, it's the producers and it's the cast. Like, let's be real. You think these bloggers are on set getting all this tea? You think these bloggers are so close to everybody in the freaking entertainment industry? These bloggers who live in a Baltimore studio has all of these connections in Hollywood. Guys, it's the cast and the producers. They can't say it because they want to give you an illusion that this is real. It's not. It's a TV show. That beatdown was real, which is why Monique probably won't come back. That's the thing, Island Vision Aries. They can't be upset. Like you hyped her up to this point. Now you're like, oh my goodness, no fighting. But you're in there saying that this girl is probably talking to Charisse about your alleged affair. So of course she's on 10. You know how she feel about her family. Strange Black Media said, are you surprised that so many people still were supporting Monique? And do you think that Monique will gain support after next week's Black Woman Foolishness? No, I'm not surprised that so many people were still supporting Monique, because each woman on this show, or any person on a reality TV show, has fans, right? You know, everybody has fans. And I think regardless of what she does, her fans will love and support her. That's just, there are diehard fans like that. Do I think that Monique will gain support from next week's Black Woman Foolishness? No, I don't think she'll gain support, because any support that Monique would have received, she ruins it on Twitter. She's still ready to fight. And people are like, oh, girl, we want to be like, you know, you were provoked, but you're still ready to beat this girl up. Like, you said you wanted to kill her. You're not remorseful for saying that you want get her away from me because I'm a killer. We all know that you say certain stuff like that in an argument, right? But the fact that you didn't feel like that you went too far, and that statement was love, like girl, Monique will ruin her only support that she is getting from non-fans, her damn self. She's going to ruin it. I was on her Twitter and I was just like, girl, yeah, you might not get this check back. The thing is, Monique's been on a PR campaign. Yes, she has, but she's been doing it herself. She should, if I was her, I would have never logged in on Twitter. I would have never logged in on Instagram. I would have stayed off of social media immediately after that fight, and have the PR team that I hired take care of that. She should have hired a PR team. She's doing it herself, and she's making it worse because she's coming from a personal place. Let the people who you pay defend you or make you look good in the press. Let them do it. They don't have a heart. They don't care. They just want the money. Let them do that. You're in your feelings on the internet, on social media, where you should never be in your feelings at, because you will say something that you shouldn't. She's making it worse for herself. Miss Brown Sugar, exactly, Nikki. I can easily get over someone just losing control in a moment's notice. But when she's still holding on to that same energy, well, after we know what we know, absolutely. Like, listen, I've been in altercations. Have I been in altercations as an adult? No. Um, as a middle schooler and teenager, listen, I was knucking and bucking. When I got older, I was just like, I think I got in my last fight, and I was just like, oh, like the next day. I still felt it, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of growing out of this. You know, when you're a kid, you're boxing, you're scraping your knees, you're breaking arms, you're losing teeth. Wake up the next day, you got new teeth, arm is back in place. You can get up from that fight and be good. You know, the older you get, them bruises will take a little longer to heal. And I was just like, yeah, this ain't gonna be me. Plus, I'm like, I'm pretty, like, I can't be doing all that fighting. But like, I haven't gotten to anything as an adult, but I have, you know, had verbal disagreements with people. And even if I was right, I still felt bad. Because one, you don't want somebody else to get you out of your zen, right? You don't want that. But you also realize that when you're angry, you say things that you shouldn't, even if you're defending yourself. You know what I mean? Like, what did I say about somebody? I think I said something to a girl about her. I think I called her Neanderthal forehead or something like that, because she had like really huge eyebrows and they hung really low. And I called her a Neanderthal. That was wrong. That was wrong. No, I didn't call her Neanderthal. I said that she was. Oh no, I called her. What is it? I called her those Geico cavemen. I something like, you looking like a Geico caveman. And the thing that made it worse was that everybody who was listening fell out laughing. And although I was defending myself, I felt bad. I felt bad, and everybody that laughed made it even worse. And listen, even if I was justified, I still felt bad. So I'm just not understanding, Monique. Like, even if you feel like you were justified, you still feel good about pulling that girl's wig off. You see her in the car crying because you know she ain't never been beat up before. Like, how does she not feel bad? Go on her Twitter, guys. She is like over it. She's like, yeah, well, and she's retweeting people who's just like, Candace beat her up, and I'm like, Monique beat her up. I'm like, you're retweeting this? That's my issue. That's my biggest issue with Monique. She doesn't see that she did anything wrong, and there's no remorse. Everybody has remorse after a fight, even if you're justified. Who likes doing that to another person? Something not right. Something not right. Missy, now that's a read. That's a read. Strange Black media, no, I do not think that she will not admit fault because of legal reasons. She can say a lot and she can say nothing. Legally, they got footage. You know what I mean? The footage is on the show. So if Candace did want to take it, you know, as far as she could, Monique could deny. They got footage. So I don't think it's for legal reasons. I just think that this is who she is. This is who she is. I hate to say it, but Giselle was like, who she's presenting on this show is not who she is. I think we saw her tonight. I think we saw her tonight. You know what? We got another super chat, and I think the rest of this super chat, I'm just going to read every super chat in Swedish coins. So thank you, Deconci Kofa. Okay, Deconci Kofa is correcting me. My name is pronounced Decornti. Oh, even prettier. Decornti. I'm not offended by the mispronunciation. I laugh watching you struggle with it. Thank you, Decornti, for $20,000. Thank you for that $20,000 super chat. Thank you, Decornti. Reload. Thank you. We got $20,000. Yes. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. We try to get to 1,000,000 by the end of this live. Thank you, Decorncy. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely, Ethan. You better tell it. When you're happily in life, you start to see how insecure, mean people truly are. Let me tell you something. Child, an insecure person, you can say anything. Oh, the weather is nice. What you say about me? Oh, okay. let me leave you alone because you're ready to fight. Anybody can say any and anything, and you would be ready to go. Monique was wrong. Monique is wrong. Let's get into this fight. Let me just scroll down your comments real quick. Yes, please. Let's thank Decorn T for that $20,000 super chat. Thank you. Strange Black Media, Kansas. Strange Black Media is just asking a lot of questions, and and it's stuff that I want to talk about, so I'm answering. I think the charges were dropped because Candace negotiated another season. If Candace was cut from that show, she would be in court right now with Monique. She negotiated another season. So she knows that she is a definite hire. You know what I mean? It's just like either let me risk this $250,000 check. Let me walk away from that and let me try to get $20,000 from Monique. You know you won't get that. You'll probably get about 5 or 10, but you know if you let this go and not, mix this show up in any kind of legal drama, you know that you'll definitely get that 250K. I would drop charges too. Like, let's be real. Yes, Chocolate Capricorn, and when I'm done this, I'm doing a video about that. That should be up this week. Thank you so much for asking. That's the thing. Poor Shekala. Poor Shekala. That's the thing. If it, like I said before, nobody is mad that, she lost it. We all do. I can't sit up there and be like, oh, what she did was wrong. Knowing that I've had my moments. The issue is there's no remorse. So nobody can give you remorse because you don't think that what you did was wrong. Really? Well, I didn't hear. Well, Strange Back Media, you need to watch the Wendy Williams interview because she says something. Candace says something completely different. Frankie, I'm right there with you. Like, not at my big age. You know what I mean? I have not been in any fights as an adult. I don't know. I think about things. You know what I mean? Like, I think about things. And also, I feel like everybody has a cousin that would gladly do the beat down for you. We all got them. We all got them cousins that you only call when, somebody need to be handled. Why get my hands dirty? Oh, B, to be honest with you, I don't know who would win in that situation. Maybe I got money on Monique, or maybe I got money on the chick that eats glass for fun. Oh, that's what happened, mine? Jazzy Girl, I had no idea why Monique is doing her own PR. I don't know why after, like, even before the fight, when she knew the fight was coming, I would have just given my Twitter over to my PR team. I don't know why she's still in there tweeting foolishness. She is not helping her case. And her case meaning if she'll be back on the show. That's exactly who she needs to be. Change me. Anyway, we've been in here for a minute. Keep those likes coming up, guys. Let's talk about this fight. So I watched it. Monique is still wrong, right? Monique and Candace are going after drag me. What you gonna do? Drag me. Monique is upset because Candace, who was always walking away. No, I'll let her argue with herself. I'm not going to entertain it. I'm this kind of Black woman. We will get into that. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna let her argue with herself. Right? She wasn't doing that this time. She had enough. Monique picked at her the whole season. She was done. So she was spinning around. And I also think she had a little sip of that wine that she was just supposed to be sampling. I think she was actually, swallowing, and she should have been spitting it out, right? So she's drinking and she's like, I'm done. And she's fed up. So how she really feels is coming out. And then it's, oh, what you want to do? Drag me? Do you want me to drag you? Monique, sober, pissed the hell off. Oh, so you're going to drag me? You're going to drag? Get your hands out of my face. Drunk Candace don't realize that, or Buzz Candace don't realize that this chick has been waiting for a moment to beat somebody up. So to get to him, oh, you want me to get my hand out of your face? Oh, and Monique is here. Candace ain't noticing this. Maybe she ain't never been in a situation like this before, but Monique is here and she is ready to go. Let's pause. We got a super chat. We got a super chat. Siobhan Stasia has given me a super chat for $10,000. Yes, Siobhan. Yes, come on. Let's congratulate Siobhan for being able to give a $10,000 super chat in a pandemic. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you. All right, $10,000. Merry Christmas to me. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you so much. Guys, you're being so generous today. Thank you so much. Yes, we got 10K in the building. So anyway, Candace is going back and forth with this chick who is here, who wants to beat somebody up. She needs a break room, and she done found her break room in Candace. So here is how I know, and y'all can say what y'all want. Here is how I know that Monique wanted to beat Candace up. Y'all can say that she just kept on getting provoked. When she went for her hair, oh, you want me to drag you? Guys, the first time she scooped the weave, it was, oh, you want me to drag you? Very soft. Then it's, oh, you want me to drag you? Now she got some of the weave in her hand. Then we got the third, oh, you want me to drag you? Come on. She wanted to beat this girl up. And what happened was Karen came around and pushed her away. For some reason, Monique thought that it was Candace, and she dragged this, and then she dragged this. This is not funny. So poor Candace is hair just getting pulled back and forth. The wig is just shifting. So then she gets a hold of her wine and throws it. I'm thinking that she probably, meant to like I know she meant to throw it at her. I don't think she meant for it to land the way it landed, because it landed right here, because Candace's head is down. She can't really see what's going on. The wig is a shift and her eyesight is blocked. So she just pick it up and throw it. It hits Monique in the face. That's all the Hulk needed. It hits her face. She takes a moment. Bop! This is so wrong. Let me hold on. Whoever watches my Love at the Lockup lives, y'all know who this is. Hey guys, meet Quilandria. So this is what's happening. So I hope y'all can see it. So Monique is pulling. Then she gets the wine in the face. She is hitting her in the back, full palm, just bam, 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 beating this woman in the back of her head. How Candace was able to stand back up, I have no idea, because I thought she would have got a concussion. But with one hand, because Karen is holding her back. So Karen got her arm here, and she is bam, 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 beating that woman. Her brain is shaking. Her skull that brain is just hitting the skull. Bam, 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 bam. Somebody get her arm. I think it was a producer. Arm got away. Bam, bam, bam. Beating that girl the way she open hand palmed the back of that skull and just poor thing. Mind your business, Siri. I'm having a conversation. So after after they get her hands and she can't open hand, hit the back of her skull anymore, her hands get away, but she still was able to get under the producer's arm and got the hair. They were like, let her go. Now remember, we thought it was Giselle who was saying, let her go. It was actually Karen, because Monique got her and she is grabbing, and Candace, her little body, She flipped that 4'3" woman just body. It's just a twisted hair. And then she gets back up in a wig. It's like, hold on, let me get Quilandria again. So she gets back up and the wig is like sitting just right here. Right, just right here. And she's like, is it okay? Is everything okay? No, I'm fine. How's my hair? How's my hair? And I don't know. I think it was Robin who lied to her and told her that it was okay. And she said, oh no, it's fine. You look good. And they trying to put the wig back on, but it's up here. The poor girl is just in shock. No, she's a hood rat. She's a hood rat. She's a hood rat. That might be true, but mother, you got whipped. You got whipped at your big age. Oh, I felt so bad for that girl. I was embarrassed. I couldn't believe it. Like I knew, like, cause I told you guys, I saw a clip of the fight. I had no idea it was this bad. I had no idea that Monique beat that woman like that. So sad, so sad. So they finally separate the two. Here is where Monique went wrong. The producers are dragging this skinny woman away. There's another producer, poor guy, he was scared because he was in the stairway with her holding the door. So Karen, you know what, who actually shocked me? Because Robin and Giselle was just like, oh my God, what, they're so shocked about violence, especially Robin. Robin from Baltimore. Okay. She's like, oh my, I can't believe this is what? Oh, we don't do that. We don't do that. Y'all don't? Okay. Every season y'all do. But for some reason this season, y'all don't do it. I think it's because the way Monique beat Candace. I think they were just like, we do this, but not this, not this severe. So I think that's what it is. So they all immediately started to go after Monique and defend her. So Karen, I guess she didn't like the gang up because, Giselle is saying, oh, she did this. And Karen's like, no, where is my friend? I was like, okay, Karen. So she runs over to see how Monique is doing, like a friend. I had no problem with that. So she's opening the door. The poor producer, who's already afraid of Monique because she got her hand on the handle. This grown man cannot stop this woman from getting the handle. So Karen starts opening the door, and the producer's like, who is this? Who keeps on trying to open the door? Stop! And Monique is like, oh, you won't let me through? I'll go around and find another way. So she, the Hulk, storms off, comes back in another way. All these men are in shock and terror. They're afraid of her. So the producer that was afraid of her has to go and hold her back. And he's terrified, looking for security. So she runs up and she said, keep her away from me. I'm going to kill her. Girl, what? You're at work. You are at work. Everybody is now in fear of you. You think you're getting this check back? That's the thing that baffles me. I'm like, you need to be remorseful, honey. You had a grown man terrified. I was like, hell is this? Who's trying to open the door? Like, he was scared for his life. He's probably going to sue Bravo. But she's not remorseful. I'm like, you literally told your producer, keep her away from me or I'm going to kill her. After you flip this woman all around the barn, you ready for a second round? There's no second round. You killed her. She's dead. You know this girl can't beat you up. The way you whipped that woman, that grown woman, just twisted that little body. She got up. She didn't know what day it was, and you wanted to beat her up again? Oh, girl. If I was Candace, I would be like, there's no way I'm filming the show with that woman. I would be in fear if I was Candace. Because, girl, you can't fight. That's okay. Not everybody is a fighter. That fighting is not for you. So if I was you, I would start choosing my words a little bit more wisely. All of this, no shade. But if you can't back it up, shut up. Shut up. I think you learned. I think you learned. You're not a fighter. That's okay. But the fact that Monique wanted to go another round with this girl, listen, I would be like, listen, to producers, to hell with them producers. I will go to the network. I will sit down because NBC owns Bravo. I will sit down with them executives at NBC. I would have my mother roll me in a wheelchair in there with a neck brace on. I would roll myself in there and I'll be like, listen, thank you so much for the experience. But I'm sorry, I just had a flashback to when Monique threw my frail body across a barn in Potomac. Forgive me. I had such a great experience on your show. But ow, she broke my arm. I just can no longer film that show. Oh, I'm sorry. She also snapped my neck. It's a miracle that I'm still here. But I can no longer film that show with her. I had a wonderful experience. But if NBC cannot protect me, then I'm sorry. I had to get a bridge of false teeth because she knocked all of my teeth out. So my jaw's a little sore from the surgery. But I cannot work back on that show ever again because, oh, I'm sorry. When Monique knocked me across the barn, I lose consciousness from time to time from the beating. Forgive me, but I can no longer be on that show if she will be a participant because my PTSD kicks in and I am no longer able, I'm no longer able to function. I'm sorry. I had to get a cadaver throat sewn into my body because Monique kicked my throat out of my body. I'm sorry. I just can't do the show if she's going to be on there with me. No, she won't be on the show. Okay. I can come back if I have a guarantee in my contract for $3 million a damn season because I almost lost my life in Potomac. Did y'all see what she did to me at that barn? Oh, if I was Candace, I would milk the hell out of this. I would milk the hell out of this. PTSD, sore limbs, flashbacks, brain damage. Oh, they're going to donate my brain to science to study the damages that Monique did to me when she kicked me in the back with her Tory Burch last season boots. I will milk the hell out of this. Did we get a super chat? Thank you, Ryan Reigns. I will milk the hell out of that. Candace, I'm telling you, I would be the highest paid person on Bravo. The way that girl beat her, bye, there's no way. And I guarantee you, if Monique is back on that show and Candace is in the same cast with her, ain't nobody making her check on that show. Nobody. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Wait. Thank you, Ryan Reigns. Love you. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, I forgot. Thank you, Ryan, for the $5,000 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ryan. Yes. Y'all are being so generous in this super chat. I appreciate it. But that's exactly what I would do if I was Candace. That's exactly what I would do. The hell with Bravo. I'm not meeting with those executives. I'm going right to NBC. I'm meeting with the president. I'm meeting with old money. And I am telling them about my experience. And then I will end it with, I know you said on all of your networks that Black Lives Matter. Do you mean it? Baby, I would get so much money from that network. So much money. I'm telling you, if they're back on the same season, Candace negotiated her butt off. Oh, listen, I don't blame her. Real talk, being real honest, not joking. The way Monique beat that woman. I know the back of her skull is still sore. It has to be. There's no way that she does not have weekly headaches. Just bam, bam, like palm, just bam, the back of that skull. How she got up from that, I don't know. I wouldn't have. Even if I could get up, y'all would have had the producers would have had to pick me up. I would have threw my body on the ground. I would have acted like I didn't know where I was at. Where am I? And y'all, they would be calling me Candace, Candace, and I'll be Candace. Who's Candace? Like, girl, you don't know how to play this. You don't know how to. I would have never got up off that ground. They would have had to call in the ambulance. Woo, baby, I would have got my season's worth. I would have got my season's worth. Thank you. Thank you. Jazzy Go said, bravo, girl, that performance. Thank you. Thank you for the $5,000 super chat. Yes. Thank you. Listen, I would have milked everything. I would have used it all. I would have used it all. All that footage from that beating. That would be the card that I would play every time I negotiated. I will send it to the producers every season. Before it's time for us to negotiate, I would just press send and I would send it to everybody at NBC, everybody at Bravo. And then I would show up to negotiations like, oh, did you guys get the video? Okay, let's talk numbers. Baby. Oh, I hope she playing this game right. I hope she playing that game because that's exactly what I would do. And she deserves. She took a beating for ratings. Listen, you got to do what you got to do. Now, before, I was just like, you know what? Maybe Candace can't fight. But now I'm thinking about it. The fact that she barely tried to defend herself physically may work in her favor because because the way it looked was that somebody who was more than capable of breaking a person in two attacked the most frail person on that show. Candace either cannot fight or she's a genius. I don't know which one it is. I don't know which one it is. Yes, thank you guys for the super chat. Totally appreciate it. Thank you so much. Every time, Shanna. Hey, D-Back. The thing with Ashley, now that you got Anaya Latine with love, you are right with that butter knife thing because that could come back to bite her in the behind. That could come back, but she can say, "I threw it with no intent. I threw it away from her with no intention to harm her." She can say that, but that is something that will probably come back to bite her in the behind. But I think everybody will forget about it when you see the way that wig went flying with her body attached to it around that barn. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get everybody. The comments are going so fast. Oh, Miss Yinka, you missed a lot. You missed a lot, girl. But I'm going to leave this live up. What time is it? I'm going to leave this live up. This is the thing. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm quoting the right person. Miss Kat's Life says Candace was on one too. I feel like it's a wash. They both were provoking each other with hands in the face. I agree with you. If we're on the streets, that's what I'm saying, everybody. Listen, fights happen, right? If you get into a fight on the street, it is what it is. They're at work. That's where Monique messed up. If they fought off the season, Bravo wouldn't care. They would not care because they were not there. But the fact that she did it on Bravo's time, she's in she's in a really bad place. Oh, thank you, Kaya. Bravo will never stop the drinks. No reality TV show will never stop supplying drinks. That's how they get the cast to loosen up, and that's how they get them to do things that they will later regret. Oh, yes. Let me talk about trying to get everybody. Hey, Polish and Pugs, thanks for joining. Yeah, it's over. It's over. So this is another reason why I think that Monique is not coming back. For one, the way she beat that woman up, the way the producers were trying to stop her, and they could not contain this woman. She kept on coming back to harm her. That's the first thing, right? Second, verbal. She was saying that to keep Candace away from her, because if they don't, she's going to kill her. That's another thing, right? Third thing, no remorse. Still to this day, I don't know where she's going to be at on the reunion. I don't know if somebody's going to talk to her. So we might get a totally different Monique at the reunion. But, oh gosh, this reunion might be in person. Candace, get a bodyguard. Even if people call it a stunt, you need it. You're not a fighter. You got a mouth, girl. You can't. I'm serious. You got to reel that in. You got to reel that in, because you will continue to get beat like a roach if you don't learn how to, like, get your tongue together. That's another reason why I think she will not be able to come back to the show. The last reason, and this should have been number one. It's the most important one. Giselle don't want her back. Now, Giselle had no other reason. She had no other ammo to make the case for this girl to not come back. Now she has everything in the world to use against Monique. Case in point, when we come back next episode, we get a clip in the trailer. If you watch the trailer for the preview for next week's episode, you hear Giselle saying, "I don't feel safe around her." There you go. There you go. You got, let's be real, Giselle outside of Karen, because she can't control Karen, but Giselle can run each and every one of those girls. Even if she can't get everybody initially to come on her side, she already got Robin. That's two right there. She definitely got Candace, because Candace is fighting for her life. She should be. Girl, she should be. Now you got to bring Ashley in. Ashley is not going to go against Giselle, and she's not going to go against Robin. So now you have four women, right? Wendy, who is friends with Candace, will not side with Monique. She already said it in the trailer at the preview for last week's episode as well. So you have the entire cast, aside from Karen, saying that they don't feel safe around Monique. She's done, guys. She's done. Unless she starts groveling, unless she, does that, unless she goes the Portia way. I don't even know if she can do that, because Portia, she pulled Kenya's hair. I can't get out of my head the way Monique palmed that girl's skull. I don't know. I'm trying to see another way in which she can come back on this show. But you got the cast saying no. You got Bravo and some legals, their insurance. If anything happened to Candace physically, they got to take care of all of that. They don't like doing that stuff. You got Monique breaking a contract by beating up. I don't know what Monique can do. I don't know what. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Not for lazy moms. Ciao. Girl, you definitely not lazy. You definitely not lazy. Not for violent moms. That's what it needs to be. No, for violent moms. That's what it needs to be. You know what? You need to rebrand yourself. What can she call it? What, prison mamas? Pit bull mamas? Violent moms doesn't hit. Mad mamas. She got to rebrand it. Something, honey, you got to use your violence. Use the fact that you will palm anybody's skull if they mess with your kids. You can spin that. The Not for Lazy Moms is a terrible name, but you can spin this. You not for scared moms, not for punk mom. Like, you can do something with that. You can definitely rebrand with that, and I think you will get a lot of support. The lazy moms got to go. But you can call it something, not for bougie moms, not for frail mamas, not for mamas who don't carry razor blades in their titties. You can do something. You can do something with this rebranding. This, Monique, you can rebrand with this. This is America. We love a little violence. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. You know what I mean? Like, we're not really going to see a movie unless somebody getting shot off a bridge. Okay? This is how we roll over here. You could do it. You could definitely rebrand if you went with this image. This image will work. This other chick, you burnt this chick down to the ground. You can never come back and be like, I would never. I'm upper echelon, Monique. You can't. You can't go back. You can't go back to that chick. And since we're talking about this, let me talk about, you know what, before I move on, I want to see what you guys are saying. No nonsense mama. Monique, are you watching? Are you watching? Thank you, Sola. No nonsense mama. And it could just be a picture of you with like some brass knuckles holding it up like this. And you do it. That right there will get, because let me tell you something. There's a lot of moms that nuck if you buck. They're all from Philadelphia, okay? Them Philly and New York moms, them moms from the Bronx, them Brooklyn moms, child, they will eat that right. Them Camden mamas, that's your fan base. That's who you need. That is your customer. That's where you need to go. Fight Club with Monique. Girl, do it. Rebrand. Nuck if you buck moms. Monique can do it. You can do it. I'm telling you, she can do it. Yeah, listen, Black Guy Out, she has a lot of fans. She still is most certainly a fan favorite because a lot of people were defending her. That's not enough when it comes to this. Like, who was a fan favorite that still got cut from a show? She still got cut because somebody on who was it? Danielle from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Huge fan favorite. She was the only one out of that show who had like several spinoffs on different networks. She was on all kinds of TV shows. She had the biggest career at that moment out of all them Real Housewives of New Jersey broads. The only reason why she was not asked back is because none of them ladies will film with her, because Teresa said no and the Manzano family said no. That's half the damn cast. A majority of them. So they refused to film with her. So there was nothing for her to be in, because they all banded together and would not allow Bravo to force them in scenes where they had to film with her. So a popular person can go on the show if the rest of the cast does not feel safe. That's the key word. And Giselle knew exactly what she was saying when she said on camera, I don't feel safe. Oh, Monique, she played you like a fiddle. She played you the whole time. You should always be wary of somebody who do not like you coming to your ear giving you tea like a snake. She was always going to be like, this is who you need to be mad at. Oh no, because this is what was said about you. I would feel the same way too. And you know what I would do? Just all being, the devil all up in your ear and telling you all of this stuff. So every time you met with Candace, you were heated. She knew exactly what she was doing, and she executed her plan beautifully against you. She didn't got you. She talked you out of a check. Giselle didn't even have to do nothing. She just said a couple of things, and you listen to her. Why would you listen to anybody who does not like you concerning anything? Even if it was the truth, I would be like, I'm good. I don't need it. No, you don't like me. Why are you talking to me? You should have known. Oh, Monique. Bravo, Giselle. Bravo. Oh, Miss Katz, this was back in the day. Danielle was only able to come back because she made up with Teresa. Back in the day, everybody talked about Danielle. She was on every other spinoff show. She was on it. But them girls said no. They did not want to film with her. That's the thing. Like, if we really want to go back to it, there are two people that Monique should have beat like a roach across that barn. It was not Candace. It should have been Charisse, or it should have been Giselle. She went after the one she knew that she could beat like a roach, because she knew them two other broads was going to give her a run for her money. Sharice would have beat Monique up. Giselle, you're not going to come for the top dog of the show. She would never do that. She would never do. Like, they would get into it, but she knew the limits that she could take her disagreements with Giselle. She knew if she did anything, if she harmed Giselle, all of them girls would have been like, absolutely not. She wouldn't have been able to come back to film again. They wouldn't have had no sit down if she put her hands on Giselle. She knew what she was doing. She went after the one that she knew that she could beat like that and get away with it. She did not prepare for the fact that Giselle was planning this scheme the whole time. Now, Monique was not prepared for the switch up, because immediately Giselle and Robin were like, oh, we don't do this. Oh my gosh, she's violent and crazy. She played you, Ma. She played you. Giselle can't fight, but she knows how to manipulate. Shannon, that's right. Shannon said it, but if you're going to lose your check, you may as well go big or go home. Listen. What a way to do it. What a way to do it. Did you hear her in the car with her husband? Still not remorseful. And oh God, her poor husband. He was so disappointed in Monique. She kept on trying to like talk to him. Even the next day, she was trying to give him her side of the story. He still was like, that ain't right. No, I don't agree with it. Like, this is a thing, right? Even if my husband didn't agree with me, at least on camera, stand with me. You know what I mean? After the last, after the sound guy leaves and, the last camera crew person is there, after we lock that door, wave them out, you know what I mean? Make sure they have left our gated community. Then, honey, you turn to me and say, baby, that wasn't right what you did. I know I said it on camera because we are a united front. But I did not appreciate what you did to that woman. That was not right. Let's get you therapy. Let's talk like something. But on camera, like, you still disagreeing with the whole cast has disagreed with her, right? Now her husband, who was supposed to be her support, who's supposed to have her back, was like, oh, what you did was wrong. That wasn't right. She kept on saying like what she felt like Candace did to her to get her to that point. He never agreed. He kept on saying that she was wrong. I don't know if she's coming back. I don't know, guys. I do not know if she's coming. Karen's support for her is not enough. Karen's support for her is not enough. Listen, Brandy, I know you say no, don't be fake, but when it comes to that check, listen, put up what we got to put up. You know what I mean? Like, this is what you got to do. She's still, guys, even though we're in her kitchen, witnessing a conversation with her husband, she's still at work. This is still work. It's a good cast. I said the same thing, Miles. I do like them all together, but when I saw the full fight, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what she's gonna do. If Monique comes back, she did a lot of groveling. She did the whole anger management thing, and Candace got a nice little bonus. A nice 3-season bonus if she knows how to negotiate. They should. Me, not me. 2008 was like, she gone. That's it. Yeah, yeah. It's not right. She violently beat that woman and then say, keep her away from me because I'm going to kill her. How you come back from all this? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Monique definitely got played by Giselle. I don't know how she didn't see that. I don't like how I was very disappointed in her. I'm like, how are you're planning events with Giselle? She don't like you. She does not like. I don't understand. I don't know what happened there. Oh, Joy, I think she blacked out too. I think she blacked out. I don't think she was aware. I don't think she was aware. The issue is after you became aware, you still ready to beat that woman up? Oh my God. You think she can do a round two? Girl, she barely made it through the first round. The only thing that made it through the first round of that beatdown was the wig. If she is a friend of the show, the only friend she will be a friend to is Karen. So that might not even make the season. Candace, pink petals. Candace was in a tornado. It was a Monique a tornado. Hurricane Monique. That wig was sitting. Tumbleweed wig, Misty, get out of here. Yeah, Langston, I totally agree. I totally agree. And poor Candace, she was in that car just, yeah, I think after the adrenaline wore off, you know what I mean? When she got in that van, I think it just hit like, she was beat up. She was beat up. And the tears, you know how she takes her little napkins. Honey, she broke down, that poor woman. I would too if I was a Candace. If I was a Candace, I would too. I would have broken down. She whipped you. She whipped you, girl. She whipped you. Oh, and Bravo so messy. Nobody put that camera down. They stayed on the both of them. I was like, oh, why would y'all do that? Poor thing. She was just embarrassed. And then the next day, listen, you guys, y'all watch the rest of this season. Candace is working on a storyline. She is working on a negotiation. Like, I felt like in that moment she was working on, like, how can I make this work for me next season? Because the next day she was like, oh, my head is still sore with her edges covered. So we don't know if she has edges or not. You know what I mean? So she's letting the audience know, I'm covering this part of my hair because remember when my wig was ripped? So I probably don't have any edges under here. You don't know if it's edges or bruises or flesh or pus or scabs. You don't know, audience, because I was whipped so poorly. She's already working on that. And then she's just like, oh, I still have headaches. Get your money. Get your freaking money. You deserved every dime for that beating. Let me tell you something. It was that watching that fight was like watching Mayweather beat a dead body. Beat a dead body. Like, she just could not fight back. Poor thing. Oh, she whipped you. She whipped you good. See, this is the thing, right? This is the thing about privileged people who play with hood people. Let me tell you something right now. Never in your life play in a hood sister space. Candace learned her lesson. You know what I mean? But I think because, Monique puts on the, like, the upper echelon front. Because listen, I'm not saying she's new money. She's not old money, right? You know what I mean? Like, Monique didn't grow up like a Candace. She didn't grow up with all of this, like, privilege and money and all of that stuff. You can tell, like a lot of us, she is somebody who worked to attain, the money that she has, and she married good, right? So she's still that girl, but she's just that girl with opportunities and living a better life. So I'm thinking because Candace is just like, we're on the same show, we're in the same space, we're in the same circles, she's going to fight like how we fight in these circles. Absolutely not. Now, her kids may fight fights in those circles. Monique not from them circles, okay? Monique from Project, okay? She even said to her husband, well, she met the hood girl today. I said, oh my God. That's how, listen, we don't fight, like, you just fight differently. You fight differently in the inner city. You fight differently in the hood. It is what it is. It ain't nothing to be ashamed of. This leads me to this conversation that they had. Let me tell you something, housewife shows. You don't represent Black women any day. Any day. We are not, as Black women, we are not watching these shows thinking, how are they going to show us Black women to the world? I'm looking at you to represent me. properly. Absolutely not. Because you're not going to have me at no barn pulling somebody's wig off and flipping their body around like I ain't got no damn sense. You know what I mean? You're not going to catch me popping off at the mouth and doing all of this in public. In public. Maybe if, I'm in my car. But you're not going to... get your hand out of my... you ain't never going... If I'm ever in public and it gets to a point where, we're having a verbal disagreement and we got the neck is swinging and the hands is in the face, I'm getting out of that situation, right? More or less, I'm getting out of that situation for the other person because Monique will show up, right? I don't allow myself to be in those kind of situations where I would act a fool like that. I'm grown enough at my big age. I know to just walk away from situations like this that does not suit me. You will never get the best of me, right? So I'm not looking at none of these broads on these not on Real Housewives of Atlanta, not on Potomac. Do we got another black one? Is it only those two? Only those two. The shows that have black people on them. I'm not looking to Garcelle Bouvet. I'm not looking to that pastor that married her grandfather in Salt Lake City. I'm not looking to you to represent me, especially if you're on a freaking reality TV show. Now, am I looking at Michelle Obama when she was the first lady of the United States of America? Yes, I want her to act a certain way. You broads that are on a reality TV show, you think we're looking to... Do y'all think y'all are ridiculous? Y'all out of your minds if you think that we're looking to you to represent on a reality TV show? No black woman thinks that. No black woman who watches this show says, "Oh, this is how we are. This is how we act." This is train wreck TV. We're watching this because our food is in the oven cooking and we're waiting for it to get done. So we need something to pass the time. We're watching this because when we get on Twitter, the jokes that are made about it are funny and we're communicating with other people. We don't think that none of you broads are Harriet Tubman. Are y'all kidding me? This is why us black women aren't allowed a seat at the table. Wendy, shut up. You got all them degrees and you don't know nothing. We're not allowed at the table because the table is white, fool. It's white, male, and they want to keep it that way. It has nothing to do with a wig being pulled. Are you out of your damn mind? This is another thing that bothers me about that, right? When it's like, oh my goodness, look at how those working class and poor people are fighting. Oh, rich people don't do that. No, rich people get together and poison neighborhoods and kills millions of people. Okay? That's what they do. Rich people will annihilate a nation. You fighting this broad at TGI Fridays is not the same. Stop. That pissed me off so much. This whole conversation about black women being represented. Y'all don't represent us. Y'all don't. Somebody need to let y'all know we are not looking to you for anything but entertainment. Okay. This is our middle-aged bad girls club. That's all you guys are to us. No way are you representing me, Wendy. No way, especially with them jumpsuits that you keep on wearing, ma'am. No, you're not representing me in no Charlotte Russe jumpsuit. No, girl. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You think Ashley is representing me? Are you kidding me? You think I'd be married to somebody that looks like he died 10 years ago? You're not representing me. It's ridiculous. And they all went with that. Oh, yes, we're not like this. If you're on a reality TV show, you absolutely are like this. That is you. You are there to act a fool. You are an exploitation. You are a character. You're a caricature of yourself. You're a clown. All of you ladies on reality TV shows are clowns in nice clothes. You're clowns. We're coming to the circus, which is Bravo, to watch a show. So get out of a tiny car, dance around with the elephant, throw souvenirs into the audience. We're at the circus. We're not at Essence. This is not an Essence festival. This is a circus. You don't represent black women at all. You represent yourself. So y'all can keep that conversation. Y'all can keep it. We are not looking to you for anything but to throw a drink, to say something shady in a confessional, to argue at each other at a Zoom reunion. That's all we want. Give it to us. You're clowns. It's nothing wrong with it. You're getting your check. Clowns get paid too, but you're a clown. This is a circus. Do your thing, squeeze your nose, and get out of our business. This has nothing to do with us. And they always do that. They always try to bring Black women into something where they want to defend themselves or put themselves on a pedestal because Black women don't. We do it all. Okay. There ain't nothing Black women don't do. Okay. So stop it. That whole conversation bothered me. We don't get a seat at the table because of this. You're a fool if you think that. You are a whole dummy if you think that that's why we're not being allowed in spaces. Are you kidding me? I've said enough. What do y'all think? Ryan Reigns, Giselle's decor at any of her homes, especially the $900,000 tear down, looks like if Lisa Frank vomited in her room. That it's Lisa Frank vomit. That's what it is. There's no rhyme or reason. It's confusion. It's an acid trip. All you gotta do is go to a nice Home Goods, and her home could look so different. She refuses. She refuses. No, I'm not talking about Tasha. I'm not talking about Wendy Williams. I was talking about Wendy on the show on Real Housewives of Potomac. She said that this is why Black women aren't allowed to sit at the table because of the fighting. Oh, it's what is it called? Respectability politics. That I hate that because it's such a false idea that far too many people believe. It's so you don't have to. Black people can be exceptional. We will still get our heads blown off by a police officer, and a majority of our nation will justify it. You can be a talented artist who plays the violin for cats at a adoption center, and you will still get murdered, and people will still be like, well, what did he do? Because you're Black. This skin, we are already judged. By the time we walk in, you already have several people who want to kill us, 7 people who want to harm us in some kind of way, a majority of other people who think that we're going to harm them, a majority of other people who got their hand on their gun, a majority of other people who don't want us in the building, a majority of other people who are thinking about how they can take advantage because of this skin. It has nothing to do with anything else. You can be exceptional. You can be a failure at everything. As long as you Black, you on the same level. You will get the same treatment. It won't change. Nothing to do with that fight. Everything to do with the color of your skin. Wendy, I love her on the show. I think she's a great addition. What she said about Black women in the seat at the table was the most ridiculous thing she said out of her mouth. And this is coming after she got mad at Ashley because she left her newborn child home for a trip. It was stupid. It was absolutely ridiculous. It had nothing to do with the fight. And they always try to use Black woman as a way, like a way of defense to either attack another woman and make her feel less than, or to put it on the network and be like, this is what they want. Well, you give it. So what are you going to say? Like Mimi is just like, oh, they want us fighting. You've done it for what, 15 years? Now what's the problem? Now Black woman should be upset. Now you're hashtagging Breonna Taylor. I would really love for the Black community to realize that a lot of people um, use our pain. A lot of people who look like us use our pain as a way to open up doors for them. They don't care about you. They don't care about the community. They don't care about Black women or the murder of Black. They don't care anything about that. But they know that that's something that gets a reaction out of us. So they'll throw it out there and be like, this is how this network is treating Black women, because they want you to get angry. They want you to get upset. They want you to get vocal so that you can, get mad at the network, or, start protesting and doing all this stuff for this one person so that they can get back in the room. And once they're back in the room, they're not talking about anything Black. They're not fighting for any kind of social justice. It was just a way to ignite a reaction out of one of the strongest and most vocal minorities in this nation. It happens all the time. Musicians do it, actors do it, writers do it. There's a prominent writer right now always invoking the pain and trauma of Black people only for their personal gain. Don't give a damn about the community. But you would never know, because they keep on, oh, Black this, Black this, Black that. It's just so they can get jobs and opportunities, and so that they can be the diversity hire in the room at the network. Or it's nothing. I'm not going to name any names, but what I will say about this is, if you want to know if there's a Black person in a prominent position who invokes the community, but they're serious about it and they are really working to enhance the lives of Black people, all I will say is this: you will know them by their fruit. Look at the work that they are doing. Look at the results of their work. That's all I will say. There's a lot of people out there who is invoking the community, and there's no work. There's no work, but they're getting booked and busy. They're picking up awards. They're on all these magazines. Their pockets are stacked, but there's no work for the community that they invoke every time they're about to put out a project. Stay woke, people. And the Real Housewives of Potomac, you do not represent Black women. You represent yourselves. This is a circus. We are here for the peanuts and the clowns. Let's be real. What are y'all saying in the comments section? Because it's going up fast. Jubbly said, I left for 5 minutes. What's going on? You know what, Rael said, but Nikki, people do look down on these shows for how Black folks are portrayed. I hear it a lot of time about Love and Hip Hop. They will look down on Black people regardless. It could be anything. We could be at Starbucks reading a book, and they could look down on us for the book that we're reading. Oh, they're reading, they're reading about Oprah Winfrey. They should be reading the Bible. If you don't like Black people, that's just what it is. Black people are not liked by that person who looks at this reality TV show and thinks that this is how all Black people are. No, you just don't like Black people. It has not listen, media is very powerful, right? I told you yesterday about the Bronx telling how, all the little Black girls in my neighborhood at school, after we all saw that movie, everybody but me, because mama ain't play that, had an Italian boyfriend. Like, they were searching for Italian boyfriends because they wanted what that movie made them believe is real, right? So I honestly get that. But if watching a TV show can make you dislike an entire community of people, you didn't like them to begin with, and you were just looking for a reason or something to validate your racism. So you could be like, oh, well, I don't like them because of this show. You just were able to get an excuse that works publicly. That's something that you can say without people, calling you a racist and deal with that. It's just like the Mexicans are we don't want the Mexican people coming over here because only rapists and murderers are coming. Hey, that ain't true. You don't like Mexican people. You don't want them here. So you found something. You found that one Mexican dude raped an American woman, and you went with that, and that became all the Mexican people. They didn't like you from the beginning, honey. They just needed an excuse that would be acceptable, that they can say and not be labeled something that is taboo. That's all that is. It has nothing to do with the reality TV show. But it is very important to tell accurate stories about not just the Black community, but communities in general who get a bad rap from what America is sending out. I totally understand that. That's why YouTube channels are very important, because these are independent people putting up I hopefully feel like I'm putting up a accurate representation of Black women. I hope that I'm doing that. If not, how to better. But that's why these and independent artists and like shows and stuff that cannot be manipulated by big networks. That's why it's very important to support those people, support those artists, support those projects, especially those in media, because they're at least getting out the truth. And it might not be enough, but it will be enough to at least try to counteract the false narrative that is put out about us. But if you don't like Black women because you watched the Real Housewives of Potomac, newsflash, you didn't like them before you started watching this show. It is what it is. Yep. It's a coward's way of saying that you have an issue with the community. Just say it. Listen, I like my races bold and upfront. You know what I mean? Not a fan of David Duke, but at least I know where he stands. Don't be the kind of racist where it's just like, oh, I have a Black friend, but it's the rest of them Blacks that should go straight to hell. Like, now, don't be in Black communities, don't be in Black spaces, don't be befriending people, or like going to certain movies and liking certain stuff and being like, oh, I'm liberal, I'm in this diverse area, but these people are bad. Not all, but enough. No, you just don't like that community. Let me know who you are from the jump. Don't wear the hood. Let me see your face. That's how I like my races bold and honest. I don't have to like you, but at least I know where you stand. Thank you, Nelly Tom. Nelly Tom said it. Oh, wait. Thank you, Nelly Tom. Nelly Tom just sent me a super chat of what? $300. Thank you. Thank you, Nelly. Nelly said when they were collecting, there was no issue. And that's the God honest truth. Like, you didn't have an issue when you was getting this money. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, Black women shouldn't be shown like this. This season, you decided that this season on this episode, this is when we were supposed to be showing Black women on the show in a positive light. Why today? Why this episode? Why in this moment? You've never been a positive representation of Black women. Why you want to start the day? Get out of here. Stop invoking us for this stuff. I'm telling you guys, that's what it is. We are vocal. We get stuff done. People only invoke us because they want us to be loud about something to some network or to some company, to some corporation. That's the only reason why. It's our support. It's our engagement. That's it. A lot of them don't care about you. A lot of them don't. A lot of them don't. Jeremiah, what is this symbol? Yeah, unfortunately, she did. Unfortunately, she did. Oh, speaking into existence, SG, from your lips to God's ears. SG said, yep, I love upfront racism. At least I know where you stand. I hate figuring it out. You know what I mean? I hate when it's just like, oh no, so-and-so is racist. I love them in that TV show. Like, I hate that. I hate that so much. Oh, guys, we haven't talked about this fight so much. Let's move on. What else did I want? Because like after the fight, I pretty much checked out. But two things I want to talk about before I got to get out of here. Two things that I wanted to talk about. One, like I said before in my past reviews, Ashley is playing the game. So they don't have to tell her anymore about her husband sleeping with this person or that person. I feel like Ashley's relationship was open when she was dating Michael. I think when she got married, it was still open. I think because it's on the show, it's like, oh my goodness, you're in an open marriage. I think it was always that way. I think she knew exactly what she was getting into. She was a girl who didn't come from money, who found a very wealthy man. And listen, when you're in a relationship and the financial dynamic is different, especially as a woman, you accept things that you probably wouldn't accept if the dude was working class. So this man got you in a high rise in Potomac and you got access to this and access to this. He bought you your own restaurant. You're thinking, I can't get this from nobody else, or I haven't at this point. I'm not going to walk away from this wealthy man hoping that I can get another wealthy man who will treat me better. I'll stay in this situation because at least I know what it is, and I know eventually what I can get. Case in point, when she was talking to Michael, she was just like, I forget what it's called, but it's like after prenup, something where they like post prenup, not post prenup agreement or something like that. It's a post prenup agreement because I think 5 years ago, no, was it 2018? So 2 years ago, Michael had her sign something where she would get a certain amount, and I think it's less than she like really wanted to agree to, but she signed it because she wanted to let him know that she was really there for him. Girl, you 3 years in it at this point. You got 2 more years to go. So anyway, I think she knows what the situation is. She already had a plan. I feel like her mother coached her. If you look at the mom, you know the mom know how to run a little game. So I think that she knows what the situation is. Michael knows what the situation is. They're not shocked by anything that happens within this relationship because I think it's more of an arrangement than anything else. Michael gets to have, sex with this hot, young, tight woman, whenever he wants. He gets to prance this, young trophy wife around, and Ashley gets to have all this money and access to things because she's married to a prominent man, a wealthy and prominent man from where they live, right? So I think that's why a lot of people are mad at her for having a second kid. I'm like, I think this girl knows what she's doing. I think she knows the prenup that she signed, that's about to expire. She'd have made an agreement to have a post prenup, edit to their whole living situation or to their whole marriage and, her situation financially. So when it within the next 3 years, if she decides to leave, which will probably happen, she has now access to the money before she signed that prenup because that has expired. She also has alimony. She also has those 2 kids, which is double the child support. And then she also has the post prenuptial agreement edits to the first prenup because she made a agreement with him that if he messes up again, we didn't get the details, but basically if Michael cheats on her again, which he will, she knows this. She knows the man that she married. But if he messes up again, she will get something extra out of it. Ashley is very smart. Ashley knows exactly what she's doing. That's why when these ladies run to her with all of the stuff that he's done on the blogs or whatever, she's just like, what? No, like her reaction is so easy. There's no tears. There's nothing. There's not a shock or anything. There's just like, oh, well, you know what? I should talk to him. She knows what's going on. Ashley is not surprised by that at all. I feel like this is a plan that she already set out. It's Michael is working according to plan. She's gonna be all right. Now let's get into Giselle's daddy. Hot Mike. Giselle's dad, that poor old man, he had no idea. So Giselle takes her father to Houston's in Atlanta, and it was like a grand opening, and she wanted him to come to first tell him about Jamal, and also to get him in a place where she can see how he's being such a good father to her daughters by getting this restaurant by putting this restaurant in their name. I just thought about this. It's huge. Who knows? In the comment section, if you know, oh, thank you, Nelly Tom. Nelly Tom just sent me another super chat, this time of $400. Thank you, Nelly Tom. Thank you. Nelly Tom said she knows she's just double secure in the bag, triple secure in the bag. Ashley knows what she's doing. Ashley knows exactly what she's doing. And if she keeps on playing her cards right with this situation, she's probably going to be one of the most wealthiest housewives on that show. She said, she's not stupid. Hi, Marjorie. Hi there from the UK. What's up? Thank you. Thank you, Marjorie. What's up, homeless advocate? Something, yeah. At SG, you're right. Something is going up because you will always know what's going on in the home by how the kids react to like their parents. Something is going on that we just don't know about, but those girls' reaction to their father says a lot. Says a lot without saying anything. So anyway, I think Giselle wanted to bring her dad to like show him that Jamal is a changed man to like butter him up with this restaurant. But if that restaurant closed down, who's from Atlanta? Oh, Arizona, Arizona. Who's from Arizona? Do you know if Houston's is still open? Because if that thing closed down and it's in those girls' name, that's all that grandfather needs to know. He's going to lose it. Oh, it closed. Oh, Giselle. It's closed. Oh my God. And he got them kids' name in that restaurant. Jim, he's definitely hiding assets. He's wealthy. Of course he's hiding assets. What wealthy person will keep all of their money in America? Never. Black gal said Arizona's is closed. It couldn't pass inspection. This is why the dad went off. And I didn't know that Giselle's father didn't come to her wedding the first time because Jamal had already been cheating on her and he did not think that she was making a good decision. And he said it again when he went to the bathroom. Remember when he excused himself and he went to the producers and he was like, get this mic off of me. She's making a dumb decision. Why would you go back to that man? He got 6 or 7 baby mamas. Who knew? Did y'all know about all them baby mamas? I only knew about one. He got more? This show is so messy. Cammy. Thank you, Cammy. Cammy has sent me a super chat of what? $10,000. Yes! Thank you, Cammy. Cammy said, I just think it's funny how Giselle will spray everyone else with their tea, but refuses to speak on the number of the pastors who love children. Anywho, I'm loving the live, sis. Thank you, Cammy. Well, you know, she a lot of dude. That's the thing. And a lot of the ladies respect her enough in her position. That's how you know. That's how you know who she is on this show. The ladies could have been brought up all the tea on Jamal. Nobody says anything. They respect Giselle. She don't respect none of them, but they respect her. And they know not to mess with her because she got some kind of pull on that show. She might be a secret EP. A lot of them do that. A lot of them do that because they don't need the name. They just need the coin. That could be it as well. But yes, DeContre, oh shoot, you told me it. DeContre, I believe. Yes, Daddy spilled the tea. All the tea to the production. Well, just like he got 6 or 7 baby mamas, why would she go back to that? That's a stupid situation for her to be in. Like, he was pissed off. He probably been through hell and back with her with this relationship, and he just thinks it's such a dumb idea. I did not know that that man had like 7 or 8 baby mamas. I know all that tea. I did not know all of that tea. So that's basically how the episode ended. I know that Andy is going to bring that up at the reunion, and I would love to hear Giselle's reaction. Oh, when she was the first lady, she was nasty. She was like, you think she nasty on this show? Ciao. Nasty. Just for crazy moms. Yes, Amber. Nisha says she thinks that Jamal has 3 baby mamas. She thinks that dad exaggerated, probably because he was upset. Oh, she's an EP on the show, Trixie. I had no idea. That's why they treat her that way. Y'all are dragging Arizona for the prices. You know what? Those prices are a bit expensive for a place that is set up like a cafeteria. Vodka with 3 olives. Why did Giselle block you? What did you do? Hey, give me shelter. What up, Philly? Homeless advocates at $23 for fish and chips. Oh, he got more than 3 men. Oh my gosh. Child, what? That's why the dad was upset. Hey guys, make sure you give your girl likes. Make sure we get them likes up. We at least want to get to 200 by the time we get out of here. So make sure you're liking. Thank you, Shonda. I'm glad I'm still here too. We've been talking. This live, this one, listen, we went there. We went there. You know what, Miss Brown Sugar? At first, I thought that that Giselle was with or her and Jamal were doing this for like storyline. I think she really loves him. I think she's always loved him. I think she really missed being with him, and I think like a lot of women, she just wants her family back. She really, really does. But I think her being with him, eventually at some point, those other children are going to come up. His other children will have to come up. And then we will have to talk about how they got there. You know what I mean? Like, was the first one a reason why you left him? Was the fifth one the reason why you left him? Like, how do these kids overlap? Is one of the kids like 32? Like, let's talk about it. Wait a minute. Bussy Blue, what's up? He said, I'm happy I made it. You deliver like no other. We stand. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the what is it? Which one is this? I've been so crazy with these prices. Thank you. Is it Busy Blue? Thank you, Busy Blue, for the $500 super chat. One more. Yes, thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here, my love. Oh, yeah, they were all congregation members. That happens a lot in churches. Women, no matter what the pastor look like, will fall in love with a pastor. I've never understood it. Not my deal, right? I always fall in love with the heathens we try to bring to Christ. My problem. Yeah, a lot of women do that. Women and men. It happens. It happens. Oh, absolutely, Judley. Super messy. Right? Royale. Did I make like what, close to $1 million on this super chat? $1 million Swedish dollars? I did that. I did. Listen, I'm set. I'm set for the rest of the year. Wait, what did Misty Winter say? I missed it. Oh yeah, he does. He talks to everybody like he has the voice. Like, I will say that about Jamal Bryant. He definitely has the voice for preaching. I think he could have went two ways. He either could have been a rapper or a preacher. His voice was built for that in some kind of way. Oh, SG wants me to talk about Karen and Black Bill Gates. The only reason why I didn't talk about them or take any notes down is because I don't believe the situation. I think that they are in a really good place. But let's talk about it for the sake of the show. So basically, Karen invited some lady with a great voice, a relationship coach, I think, over to help her and the Black Bill Gates get to where they used to be. And, they're having a little intimacy problem because what did Black Bill Gates say? He said, oh, the wind will blow and I will be ready to go. Sir, we didn't need to know that. We didn't, but and then he was like, but now a tornado may happen, and then I'll be ready to have sex. I don't think it's bad to say I'm old. I don't feel like having sex. I don't have the same drive. I don't feel like it, right? I think they have an issue because there's like a 20-year age difference. So I think Karen is 50 and the Black Bill Gates is 70. That's a big, that's a big age difference, especially when you're getting older. You know what I mean? And I think I don't think it's bad for him to say, oh, I don't feel like jumping up and down on my 50-year-old wife when I'm 70. I may break a hip. I don't want to risk that. I just want to sleep. I'm 70. There's nothing wrong with saying that. And Karen wants to have all this sex with this man because remember, even in the last episode, she was just like, oh, the Black Bill Gates is almost here. I got to go and take a shower because my coochie stink. First of all, why would you say that on national TV? Second of all, what? He's still in your coochie at 70? Let that man rest. He's tired, Karen. He's old. Oh, give me shelter. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Wait, no, I need to change the price. It's normally $5,000. Oh, thank you. I had to do my calculations. Give me shelter. Thank you so much for a super chat. You know what? I'm about to end it. Let's change it. Thank you very much. Give me shelter for a $5 million super chat. Thank you. You're welcome. I love giving you guys content. Thank you. $5 million in one super chat. Who can do this? Who's a YouTuber making a lot of money? He had a little racist problem back in the day. What is his name? Some gamer. Look at me. I'm getting gamer money. I'm getting $5 million in the super chat. Get like me. Get like me. Thank you. Give me shelter. But yeah, he's old. He's old. It's okay if he doesn't want to have all that sex. I think because also Karen is, trying to keep it up with the young girl, so she wants to be in the sex conversations. You could honestly say, listen, I'm older. I'm not having all this sex with my husband. He ships me in a trainer every now and then to, get my body to where it needs to be. But yeah, we're not having all of that sex, but I used to have a lot of sex back in the day. I still can participate in these conversations. I'm just not doing it now. Nobody thinks that you're 30. We all know that you're an older woman. You can be an older woman. It's okay. On the whole, he's not in love with me. Y'all don't have nothing going on. I don't think any of this is real. She walked up to the wait, did she walk up? She walked up to her closet, like, oh, with the mic off of me, because he's not in love with me. He was at some girl. Who cares? Make that man some cream of wheat and let him take a nap. It ain't this serious. It's not. Y'all trying to give us something. You don't need to. We love you as the grand dame. You don't need to give us all this other relationship stuff with Ray. We love your presence either way. Y'all not having all this sex. You don't have intimacy issues. Your husband is 70. Leave him alone. Yes, I'm making Jackie Ina money, right? PewDiePie. Get at me, PewDiePie. Are you getting $5 million a super chat? No, you're not. But NikkiStar TV is. Yes, keep the lights up. I keep the lights up. Keep the lights up. Yeah. Simply Simone, the later we get into the live, the prices are going up. We're going up. We're going up. Oh, I love me some cream of wheat too, especially in the wintertime. Oh, a nice little Philly winter, a nice little bowl of cream of wheat with some mint tea. My fave. Oh, do you know the cream of wheat guy is getting a makeover? We want justice. The cream of wheat man does not need a makeover. Y'all don't have to give us that first, okay? Can we please just stop getting murdered at every police interaction? That's all we want. We want to be able to get the job. We want to be able to make the same as our white counterparts. We want to be able to live in neighborhoods that we want to live in. Can we start there? Why are y'all starting with the cream of wheat man? Y'all can absolutely change him later. Can we get justice first? We're getting everything but justice. Now the cream of wheat man is going to look like LeBron James. We don't need that. We need justice. That's what we want. Nobody is looking at the demands. Everybody is looking at everything else. Oh my God. Hey, Missy B2, thank you for joining. Thank you for the $5 billion super chat. Thank you, Missy B2. Missy B said, I'm late, but here and hit the like on my way in. Thank you. Yeah, they're going to make him like younger and hotter. That's not going to do anything for a 33-year-old cream of wheat man. Yay, I'm still going to buy it. It's not going to make me go, oh, I need 2 boxes of cream of wheat. Because the cream of wheat man is no longer a slave in the kitchen. He's a hot black man from Brooklyn. What? Waste. Absolute waste. Right? The cream of wheat man is like, what I do? I just been over here minding my business, making porridge in the kitchen. Karen will kill that man, Miss Cameron. Billions in the building. Who doing it like me? Billions. Come on. 5 to 10 away. Are we 10 away from 200? Come on, guys, with the likes. And whoever came in late, don't worry. I'm doing timestamps for the last live I did, and I'll do it for this live as well, so you guys can see where stuff is starting and where we're talking about. The only reason why it takes a long time is because we fly off the handle a lot on these lives, which is why I prefer the edited videos, but I don't have the time to do it because, you know, I stay on task. But on these lives, I start talking to you guys like, why in the hell were we talking about the cream of wheat man? It just happens. It just happens. D-Mac, that's what I was told, that Giselle is the Shawnee of this show. You did. You came in on a cream of wheat man combo, Missy. But we talked about a lot. Watch it from the beginning. We talked about a lot. Jazzy Gal, I think she loves him enough. If he was ready to marry her today, she would do it. She never stopped loving that man. Absolutely, Frankie. I absolutely believe that. Yeah, that's what it is, Joe Lee. I think they both love each other. It's just a huge age difference. Like 30 and 50 ain't that big of a deal. 50 and 70, it's huge, right? It's huge. It's you don't age the same. That's why a lot of people date within their age range, because you want to reach points in life at the same time. You know what I mean? You don't want your partner to get there 30 years before you and tell you how it is. Y'all equally yoked. You listen. A lot of May December relationships work out, but for Black Bill Gates and Karen, it's getting very difficult. Keep them likes up, fam. Let's go up with the likes. Hey Jay. Hey. Yeah, that's why Cammy. That's why the Real Housewives. No, the Real Housewives. That's why Basketball Wives never. You know, there's always some kind of conflict, because Shawnee should never be on the show. Listen, she was on the show in the beginning, I believe, because she had a name. She was the ex-wife of, at that time, one of the most popular basketball players that at that time that we were talking about, right? When the show kept on getting renewed and was doing well, I think she should have left. It didn't. Her name wasn't needed. When her name wasn't needed anymore to sell the show, I would have dipped back and just been an EP. I don't think she needed to be a cast member on the show, and it's a bad look for her. It never works out. It never works out for her when she plays on this show as well, because it's just a conflict of interest. It really, really is, because everybody is nice to her and kind to her. Nobody goes against her because she's the EP of the show. That's not fair. Oh, we at 202. We at 202. Yes. We have reached 2 trillion likes. Harriet Tubman, we did it. We did it. 2 trillion likes, $6 billion, and 1 live. Guys, we're changing the world. 1 live at a time. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me get out of here because I am doing my fall decorating. I told you guys, I went to Marshalls and Home Goods. And if you're from LA, I went to the Studio City one. So I got some nice stuff. And I'm starting to decorate, and then I'm making my fall meals. I got these. I wish I could show you. I got these really cute little, I think they're called croquettes. I could be wrong. But they're these little cute, like mini pots from Le Creuset or Say Le Creuset. Is it Le Creuset? I'm from Philly. Le Creuset. I got those little mini pots from them, and I'm gonna be doing all my baking. And oh my goodness, this is my favorite time of year. Am I the only Black pumpkin spice hoe in the world? there has to be other black women who loves like pumpkin spice. That's my scent. That's my season. But I felt like I couldn't like really talk about it because it's always been like, white women from Montana or Kansas. You know what I mean? Like that's been their thing. They never include black women in it. Like there are pumpkin spice hoes who are black women. I'm one of them. I am proud to say I am a pumpkin spice hoe. This is my season. That is my scent. All I eat is like pumpkin flavored things. This is my season. I'm about to go decorate and make my pumpkin butternut squash soup. I'm so excited. This is the best shopping haul. Yes, vodka with 3 olives. Yes, yes. Now that I have the time, it's on. It's on. D-Mac, she will be by her husband. Thank you, Cammie. Thank you guys for the likes. Please make sure you just thank you for continuing. Because I was about to ask you for something, but you guys already do it. Thank you so much for the support. You guys have been supporting me from the beginning on the lives and on my videos. Super supportive, super lovely. Just a blessing. I really lucked out on this YouTube channel. I really, really did. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going to get out of here, light my pumpkin spice candle, and, play my little holiday music and decorate my home. I'm so excited. I will see you guys. Oh, crap. What are we going to do next? What's after this? Beverly Hills is done. New York is done. Oh my gosh. We don't have any new shows coming until October. So I'll probably, for the Potomac people, I'll probably see you next Monday for Potomac. And if you watch my Life After Lockup, the next time I'll do a live is this Friday at I believe 7:30. I'll let you know. I'll put it up here. I'll put a reminder as well up on the channel. But the next time I will see you guys is Friday for a love. No, this is life. A Life After Lockup live. Enjoy your pumpkin spice, whatever. I will see you guys soon. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Oh, wait, Jazzy, go before I get out of here. I cut myself. When does Southern Charm come on? Well, this is the thing. Orange County and Salt Lake don't premiere until October. I will. Thank you. Thank you, Shonda. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I think everything else comes in October. So this week will probably, October 1st. Okay. So I will see you guys this Friday for Life After Lockup. Then I'll see you Sunday for Happily Ever After and Monday for Potomac. And then probably Tuesday for Southern Charm, because that trailer, y'all know I stopped watching Southern Charm because I was just like, if we're not going to address where y'all got this money and how y'all got this money, I can't support this show. Oh, we talking about it on this season of Southern Charm. So we're back. We are back to watching Southern Charm. So look out for that live. Thank you guys so much. I love you. And I will, pumpkin spice queen, Nelly. Yes, I am. I just got this wonderful pumpkin candle from Marshall's. It's so adorable. It's so neat. I can't wait to show you. Yeah, I will do a haul because I'm way too excited about it. I have to share. But I'll do that soon. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye. Oh, wait. Don't we have don't we have a sound for this? That's it. Love you guys. Bye. This was fun.